Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of League of Nonsense. Today we are playing a game mode known as ARAM, which stands for All Random, All Mid. And compared to like Summoner's Rift League of Legends, it's basically just it's a single lane where everybody goes into the same area. Okay. Ow. It gets very chaotic, especially in the beginning.
Yes.
But in the champion select screen, instead of choosing your champion, you get a random champion, and you get, depending on how much you play, I don't really know how much you have to play to get resets.
Rerolls?
You can get rerolls for if you don't want to play your champion. But you only get those through playing a certain amount of games every now and then, so... Which I don't think it's a lot, right?
It's not that much, no.
I got rooted for a very long time.
Yeah, no, I watched. It's pretty funny.
This is why I took the Tenacity rune.
Let me tell you something, Jeff. I don't think it's gonna matter.
Probably not, but it is what it is. Should I max Q?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, it'll be pretty chaotic throughout a lot of the game. But today we want to kind of talk to you about a couple of things based on League. And one of the first one will be about sort of the skin process, like the process that Riot takes for making skins nowadays. When I started League, I mean, I don't quite remember when I started League about this, but like, was it, did they have a lot of themed skin lines back in the day?
Not really.
Oh, bye. You have chat off, right?
Yeah. I just turned it off.
Okay, good.
It's like as soon as Twitch said something the first time, I'm like, oh, he's one of those players, so immediately turned off chat.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, it's not great. But yeah, so back in the day they didn't really have a lot of like skin lines necessarily. It was more so just kind of whatever they felt was interesting for the champions at the time. And nowadays it seems like they tend to go more skin line based. So, such as, like the skin that I'm playing is a part of a skin line known as Pentakill. And it is we can go more into that a little bit later as well, but it's part of a song group.
Part of a band, yeah.
Yeah. That League hired to perform and kind of promote their skins in a way.
Yep.
But so they make a lot of skins every year, and this year, for instance, last year they made about a little bit less than 100, they said, and this year they planned on making at least 120. And according to their goals right now, they're looking at probably 140 at least, is what they were saying.
Yeah.
Ow. Ow. Okay. And one of the things that a lot of people in the community, the League community, have been talking about for a long time is getting skins for certain champions, because there are a lot of champions that haven't gotten a lot of skin representation in general.
Yep.
Like, they compiled an entire list of champions, actually, and they've given most of them a skin this year. But just to like name a few, I'm actually playing one of them right now, Mordekaiser, and there's like Xerath, Rek'Sai, Vel'Koz, Karthus, Sion, Twitch, Taric, among others. There's just a bunch of champions that just haven't gotten skins in a long time. Ornn hasn't. Ornn is on that list, and he hasn't gotten a skin since release. Do you remember when he was released? Has it been like a couple years?
Yeah. Well, I'm dead.
Ow. Okay.
Come with me if you want to live.
This is a bad idea.
What?
I'm fighting Silas.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I didn't have any abilities up either, so... Oh, he took mine. That's nice. Ow. Another thing, kind of in regards to skins, compared to, like, the early days of League, is that they've gotten a lot more, technical, I guess you could say.
That poor Twitch.
Like, they, have a lot more animations nowadays and are more flashy than they used to be. Sometimes they do update skins though as well. Like a long while back when they gave, it's generally when they give a champion a visual effects update in general that they do it. So like with Ezreal, when they gave him his update, they updated all of his skins as well as his ultimate skin, which is I think the first ultimate skin that's been reworked.
That was released.
It was, yeah, the first ultimate skin that was released. And a lot of people aren't huge on that particular skin for Ezreal.
Nope.
Even though... So, I guess we should explain. An ultimate skin is, I think it's $30 of RP?
Yeah.
It's the most expensive skin you... Well, there's Hextech skins, gemstones.
I don't
That's
consider
kind of-
those.
I mean, yeah.
Because you're not paying really for the skin, you're paying to get the gemstones out of it.
Yeah. Which gemstones are through Hextech crafting, and you just get them randomly. There's a % chance. I'm not familiar with the % chance of getting them.
No idea.
But yeah, for an ultimate skin, it costs $30 of RP, or you can randomly get them out of Hextech crafting. And if you get them out of Hextech crafting, unlike normal skins, you have to use Essence, which you get by disenchanting skin shards. This is going poorly. I'm 0 and 7.
It's fine.
But yeah, to get Essence, you have to disenchant skin shards. And unlike normal skin shards, you have to use Essence to make them into a permanent. While ultimate skins, if you get them as out of your box, you will get them as a permanent automatically.
Yep, guaranteed.
Yup. That's how I've gotten 2 of mine.
That's how I've gotten 4. And there's 5 ultimate skins. They're releasing another one at the end of this year.
They're working on one at least. Hopefully it'll be released.
No, they said it's released at the end of the year. They're guaranteeing
Did
it. They've already released on who it is.
Who is it?
It's a female ADC marksman. That's all that they've given. So a popular female ADC marksman. So people are predicting it's either Kai'Sa or it's Caitlyn.
I see.
But no idea. So we'd have to wait till we see what it is, though.
Yeah, ultimate skins. There's a lot of thought process that goes into them. At least that's what they said in their most recent update about like skins and the state of all of that, as well as events. Basically, some of the thought processes that go into them are, let me make sure here I get it right. Like, some of the questions they asked themselves that they said were, how far can we take this idea or the execution of the idea? Ow. I'm hurting. Does the base champions VO match or feel out the place in the target thematic? What creative ideas do we have for the next new animations or virtual effects? Hello. Oh, jeez.
She just got abducted.
She juked me.
was like, Jeff, you only have to. I was like, you only have to hit her like twice.
I know. She just juked me, and it was annoying. I'm going to die. Never mind. What creative hooks or interesting ideas can we center the skin around? And I'm gone. Okay. And how much time would it take us to truly realize the fantasy being pitched? So, they gave an idea of this kind of with, like, for the time frame, they generally base it on if they can complete the skin with within the same amount of time they would complete a normal legendary skin or lower. And it's been a while since they've created a ultimate skin. I don't know how long exactly, but
it's been a few years.
Who was the last one? Was it Misfortune?
Yeah, Gun Goddess. That was like 3 years ago.
Generally, they're pretty good. There's a couple that aren't amazing.
I've been taken to the Shadow Realm.
Yup. Man, this is a bad game.
Sorry, little buff.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Oh, jeez. But, there's a lot. So, let's see. There is Pulsefire Ezreal, there is DJ Sona, there's Elementalist Lux, and there's Gun Goddess Misfortune.
Spirit Guard Udyr.
Oh yeah, Spirit Guard Udyr. Everybody considers that to be what his base skin should be, though. And I mean,
they redid it when they did his visual updates.
Yeah, they did. It's not like huge, but it's something.
It's still pretty cool. I've seen it.
Yeah. I think Pulsefire Ezreal is the least liked of all of the ultimate skins, like I said. It's just a lot of people say it feels clunky compared to like just his base skins now even. Some of the animations are just not great. DJ Sona kind of exemplifies that idea that they were going for with like does it match the champions like persona, I guess is what you would say. Because Sona is basically a champion focused around sound, and her skin is being a DJ, basically. Okay, Zaya, I need you to calm down. Okay.
It's like I heard her ultimate go off.
Yeah, she ulted. It wasn't fun.
Yeah, rip.
Elementalist Lux is probably one of my favorites. It is... She has... Whenever she hits a spell... So she starts off in one element, which is light. And every time she hits a spell, she gets percentage towards going to a new element. And you get to choose that element between the four. And then once you do it a second time, you get a choice for a second element, and it'll... I think it's like up to 9 different choices or something like that.
Yeah.
That they can fuse together too.
Oh, no.
I'm lagging.
I don't know why I just stood in that ultimate, but it is what it is.
It's fine. Yeah. But, yeah, as for ultimate skins, it's just generally, they're expensive, and the Riot team takes a lot of time on them. I don't know how long they've been working on the current one. I don't remember if they said
they haven't
post.
said. They just said that they were working on one for a little bit.
Yeah. And they just totally base it on like a bunch of different ideas, like based on how long it takes to make the skin, what the skin would all be like, and all that kind of stuff. Jeez. Another thing they talked about with their State of Skins update is Be careful.
Be
Okay,
careful.
I tried to ult him.
It's alright, it's alright, I'll make it out of this. No, I won't. Come with me if you want to live, Silas.
This is a bad idea, actually, but he could just end the game. I don't know why he isn't.
No, he's not. He's just trolling.
Yeah. They talked about skin lines and kind of how they rate the success of said skin lines compared to other ones that they made in the past. So, like, for instance, one of the current skin lines that they did recently was Spirit Blossom, and that skin line went over really well compared to, like, there was one before it. Well, what was, like, one of the skin lines before it here that didn't go over so well?
Before it?
Yeah, there was one that was pretty early on there.
I don't know.
Welcome back, everyone, and we are in the second game of League of Nonsense here with the ARAM. So, since we were talking about ultimate skins there for a little bit, Braden ended up actually getting a champion here that has one, Udyr. So he can show off a little bit of that while we play. I see. So, moving on from ultimate skins, we should talk about how skins are kind of like priced now compared to how they used to be. They used to be generally like around 975 RP or to like 500 RP depending on the skin, with 1350 RP being generally not as common. But nowadays most skins are around 1350 RP, which is basically a $10 RP card. Is 975? Would that probably be like? I'm trying to think. How much would that be?
That would still be pretty much a 10. You're gonna need a 10 probably to get it.
Yeah, because I think you get 1380 from a $10.
You get the 1,350.
Oh, if you get it on through the client, it's 1380. But, anyways, so part of that is just because skins have gotten more complex throughout the years, and so, like, one instance I can remember of this in particular is, like, when Azir came out, I remember I bought his skin along with him, and that was a 975 RP skin. But that one didn't really change a lot. It was mostly just kind of like a... I mean, with the exception of the soldiers, but that's just any Azir skin.
Yeah.
It was mostly just kind of like a recolor, in a way.
I mean,
a slight...
minus his turret. His turret would be the only thing I could think
Yeah.
of that really changed in his skins.
Turret and soldiers, that's pretty much most Azir skins, though. Like, that's mostly what changes.
Yeah.
That scared me. I thought Fiddlesticks had an ult already.
I need somebody help. Leave Udyr alone.
Unfortunately, Braden, even though we're showing off the ultimate skin, this champion is not very great for this game mode.
Exactly, dude. I'll run over him later.
I got him. I can use my... that's my snowball. Okay. Forgot. That's not what I wanted to use. But, I'm trying to think. When did they... Do you kind of remember when the last... Like, the first 1350 champ was, like, when they started doing that more with just new champ skins?
I think Jin.
Was it Jin?
Yeah, all of Jin's...
Jin?
I think so. All of Jin's skins are 1350 except for now Darkstar.
Huh. Yeah. That was when they started changing just like at least all, if not most, of the animations. I can pick up the plants.
The pets, I see.
Yes. So for Jin's, like, every single ability got changed to look different, while like Azir's was just simple. Another one was, I mean, What was Nar's release skin?
Dino.
Dino. I guess that changed a lot, didn't it?
It didn't really change that much. I mean, I guess it changed quite a bit. That was a long first blood for ARAM.
Yeah.
Rip us.
I'm gonna just flash.
Rip.
I tried to throw a plant on top of the ulting fiddlesticks, but it didn't work.
Yeah, it feels bad.
It's fine. It's fine.
It'll buff.
Hopefully. Hopefully this isn't like the last game. Please don't.
Ew. Well, we gotta start talking faster then.
Yeah. So they also started doing a lot more skin lines, like we said, in the last few years. And so they kind of pick and choose based on what skin lines have done well.
And what champions are popular is what they choose, basically.
Yeah. Ow. So like a popular skin line in general, I know has been Star Guardian.
Project, Blood Moon.
Project is pretty popular. Blood Moon, yeah. High Noon has been getting more popular.
Yep.
Pool Party is just, I don't know if it's popular, but it's made every year because it's just a summer skin. They also make these are a little bit cheaper generally because they don't change as much, but they make April Fool skins.
Yeah, they usually make skins for like the holidays, like around Christmas they'll make like winter events or skins, and then down Halloween they'll make Halloween skins.
Yeah. I mean, they don't do it for like every holiday. Like there's not
an Easter one or a
They've done it a couple times with Easter, I guess. Unless I don't know if they were around that time though. Actually,
Cottontail.
Like
I don't think they were.
Fizz and Teemo.
Yeah, I don't think they were.
Regardless,
Yeah.
Ouch! This hurts. This hurts a lot.
I know, bro.
I don't know where I was. Let's see here. So, just in general, skins have changed a lot through the years, and it'll be interesting to see what they do next. I got so confused.
I mean, the next ones that they do look really cool.
Yeah, the ones that they showed recently. They're coming out with a is it Obsidian Dragon set? Is that what it's called?
Well, yeah, but it's called the Dragon Mancer set.
Yeah, has Set and Lee Sin in it. Aurelion Soul,
and Ash,
which hasn't gotten a skin for a long time.
No, he didn't. He got one last year.
Was Mecha last year?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was last year, but
Yeah,
I just don't see people play that champion, so.
I don't see. Yeah, you don't see it play the skin or the champion because both of them are bad.
Yeah, I mean it's fine, but oh really? I see. I want to get rid of this. Okay, that works. I tried. Did you go in? Oh, I see you did.
Yeah, I got smacked by fiddlesticks.
Yeah. And one thing we should mention, and this kind of goes into our next topic here, they have started creating more skin lines, kind of like we said with the last game with the when I was playing the Mordekaiser skin. They've created more skin lines based around like bands. I mean, are any of them like bands before this, or did they kind of just start because of League? Do you know?
Well, for every year since the beginning, they would hire like big name artists or something like that to make skins for the League Championship series. I know Warriors by Imagine Dragons was made specifically for the League Championship series that they had. And as of like 3 years ago, they started making skins for certain champions to go along with the music that they make for the year.
Yeah. Is Pentakill the first one?
Yeah, Pentakill was the first skin line for a band that they made.
And it's kind of like a metal themed skin line, like with the music and the skins. It's like a lot of
heavy metal and bass and
yeah. And like a lot of those champions are just kind of like Karthus. His like one of the things he does a lot is sing, and so like he does a lot of screaming in it.
Yeah.
Scream singing, screamo, I guess is what you would call it at that point.
Yeah, screamo.
I mean,
and then yes, that's what it is. KDA is about the pop. Is a pop group full of an all girl champions, all female champion group. And then
True Damage came along, and that's kind of like EDM almost. I think
EDM or rap, yeah.
Okay, Plant, get out of here. Ow. Ow, it's still shooting me. Oh boy.
Running them down.
But I see. I don't have a lot of the skins for like the bands and stuff. I just generally never bought any myself. I got them all out of chests. So like I have the Pentakill Mordekaiser skin, I have KDA Ari, and I have True Damage Senna and True Damage Echo. Brayden has a lot more than me.
Yep.
I don't know if you got most of yours from chest as well, but
I got a lot of them from chest.
Yeah. If you want to check them out, you can just search up. I can put like the names of the groups on screen. I don't know if there will be a link in the description. I'll see.
I mean, you can link the music video to it.
Yeah, I just won't need to see because I'm not the one posting it.
Yeah.
But anyways, if you want to check them out, I will at least put the names of the songs and the groups on screen, and you can look them up on YouTube. Oh no.
Ow. I don't worry, I got this.
Do you really?
Yeah, dude. Bear stance. I
don't believe you.
Slapped someone with a bear stance.
Doesn't help that Aphelios missed his ult earlier too.
That's fine.
He said I really should ult, and then he misses it. Yeah, the song skin lines are pretty neat generally, and they're coming out with a new one. I assume I assume KDA is just coming out with a new song entirely.
Yeah, they came out with another one earlier this year.
Well, I assume they're coming out with just a completely new one in general. Would you think?
A completely new song. Yeah, they're coming out with a new. Yeah, they're coming out with a new song.
So Seraphine is a new champion that's coming out. Did you say late October?
It should be. Would be when they do.
And her lore is like, from what it sounds like, she's a songwriter and blogger, which is kind of interesting because it's like different for League, anyways, with all of that kind of stuff. I mean, I don't know. We'll just have to see when she comes out. But it sounds like she's very heavily like part of the KDA group, so she's probably going to be a part of the next skin line for KDA.
Yep.
I mean, do you think they're going to just like make new KDA skins in general, or do you think they're just going to release one for Seraphine?
They're probably just going to release one for Seraphine and use the ones that they used for the last video. Because Kai'Sa is supposed to get a prestige one.
I see. Okay, I bolted that man. I'm trying. I'm trying to help you here.
I just got knocked back, knocked around, and everything.
I see. We are taking a lot of damage. So our next... Oh, our inhib is down. Yeah. This isn't great.
Yep. Get him, Phil.
Yeah. If you've been watching our episodes, we can remember what we talked about with Phil. Philios' turret there. That was decent. Okay. Ow, plants hurt. Plants equal hurt. I'm trying. Woo! I got her with the snowball! Oh boy. One thing we should talk about here, if we hopefully we can talk about it long enough. Recently they did an event called Spirit Blossom, and apparently it took Riot an entire year to put the Spirit Blossom event together because it included a lot of different things along with the battle pass that they've been doing a lot of recently. And they hope to do more events like that in the future because it went over so well. But it just depends how long it will take and to make these kind of events happen. Because, like I said, they took about a year to finish making the Spirit Blossom one. Which is a long time. I didn't think they would have that planned that far ahead, especially with, like, champion-wise. I mean, I guess I don't know if they had Lilia and Yone exactly planned out.
They could have. It just depends on how far ahead they were thinking. Because usually in the preseason they think about what they can do for the...
Yeah.
For the,
Ow, that hurt.
Yep, rest in peace to
is everybody
Timo.
dead?
Lavi's the only one that's alive, really.
I don't think it matters, though.
I don't think it really matters either.
They haven't really... I mean... They've done events in the past, but none like...
This one, yeah, like the last one.
Like, they do an event for every, like, Christmas season, kind of like that stuff. They like, turn Summoner's Rift into, like, a snowy time. They make Baron have a Santa hat and all that kind of stuff. But, like, outside of, like, little visual update and stuff like that, they don't really have a ton of events, necessarily. I guess they've had some based on champions and, like, champion updates, like, Gangplank, they had a Bilgewater update, or event, which that was pretty fun. I don't know what you thought about it.
It was alright, yeah, but that was so long ago also.
I mean, I liked the, I forget what the game mode was called, but
It was something with ARAM.
Yeah, it was something where you could, like, buy minions and stuff like that. It was just fun. And they'll come out with, like, new game modes for some of the events and stuff like that. Like, Starguard, or no, was it Star Guardian or was it Odyssey that had the...
Odyssey.
I guess both of them.
Odyssey.
Both of them had one.
Oh yeah, Star Guardian did, yeah. The Invasion.
Yeah. And Odyssey had, like, fighting Kane and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But... to the extent that they've done, Spirit Blossom was probably one of the most well-received ones, from what it sounds like, and they plan to do more in the future. And I think it'll be interesting to see what Riot comes up with next. So, I don't know if you had anything else to say here.
Nope, not really.
Alright. Well, I guess that'll be all for this episode of League of Nonsense. And I hope you all enjoyed. I don't know if we'll do ARAM as much in the future, depending. These games lasted a lot. They were a lot shorter than we expected them to be.